Okay guys, so we're here at Rural King to pick out a new battery for the RV. We're just getting a cheap one for right now, just one that you can get at Rural King, until we later maybe get another one. We just need it for now, especially for just this trip. The only thing that we'll be using the battery right now is just lights and water, the water pump. And then like the fan maybe, and that's all it's going to be using. So we don't really need one. Eventually we're going to use a refrigerator that'll use the battery if we get like a residential refrigerator. So yeah, but our dilemma is too, our space in the RV is small. Like we have to be careful about what size battery we get, because we have to make sure it fits in that space for our vintage RV. So yeah, that's what we're choosing and deciding on right now. Okay guys, we are at Walmart and we just picked out these curtains for the RV. They're just kitchen curtains. They might be too long actually. We measured the windows and I think the longest window was like 29 inches and these are like 36. So we might even have to do some sewing to it. But this is the closest one. And then I liked the color of it. It's kind of almost like a champagne color. So yeah, we're excited. These weren't a bad price either, so yeah, this should look pretty. Okay guys, so we got a few more things for the RV. We got us some Scott's toilet paper. I thought that that Scott's would be good for RV toilet paper because I've always known Scott's is really thin and it's just one ply, and sure enough I've seen a lot of other people say the same, that they use Scott's and that it works perfectly fine for RVs, because you're supposed to use something that really breaks down easily and is gonna come out easily in the black tank. And they sell like specific RV toilet paper on like RV websites, but it costs a whole lot more and it's pretty much the same thing. It's not going to be any better than Scott's. So yeah, that's what we got. This is going to go in the RV, and then we got us a bucket. That's just going to be useful for multiple things, mostly just for water stuff. So yeah, got that. And then he also got a receiver hitch for to put onto the RV. We're going to be pulling a trailer to our on our trip. We're going to have our motorcycles and a few other things on a trailer behind the RV, so we got a receiver hitch for that today. So yeah, we got a few things. Got the toilet paper bucket, we got curtains, and yeah, and he also got oil. He needed to get new oil for the RV. He's going to be putting some new oil in it. So yeah, got a few things. Okay guys, we just put the curtains in and I really like them. They're like a champagne color. And it kind of worked out perfectly, the sizes of them. They're longer, but like they go behind the couch and behind the chair over here, and then yeah, I like the length of them. And yeah, they're that pretty champagne color. You kind of can't, we don't have any lights on in here, so you kind of can't see them too good. Let's see if I can brighten it up some. There we go. Yeah, but I like it. Let me turn slowly. The smaller ones fit on these smaller windows back here perfectly, but we need one more. We ran out, so we might have to buy another set just to get that one smaller piece for this window. But yeah, I really like them. I think they turned out good. They look good to me. Yay! Yeah, I'm really liking these curtains. I kind of straightened them out, kind of tried to have them hang a little prettier. And I am really liking them. That's gonna be a lot of privacy. Yeah, I really like these. I think it just adds a little touch to make it feel more like a home. And it's gonna be privacy, block some light. So yeah, so like I said, we just need to buy one more set for that one window to have a small piece. But luckily, these curtains were not expensive, you guys. They were like $8, so yeah, it's not gonna hurt too much to buy one more set for just one window. That's not too bad at all, you guys. Yeah, I'm really liking it. Like I said, I don't have the best lighting in here, but this one you can kind of see the color better. This is the one that we put above the sink, and the sun's kind of shining on it, so you can kind of see the color better. I don't know, it might not look as good on camera, but I really like it. It looks really good in person, and I think it's a perfect color, especially once we have everything white in here. I think it'll be a nice contrast color to go against that. So I think once the cabinet doors are painted white and everything else in here is white, I think these curtains will look even nicer. I am in love with it. Super excited. Okay, guys, this is the trailer that we're going to be pulling behind the RV. So that was the receiver hitch that I told y'all we got last night so that we could have this hookup. So yeah, it's going to be very handy. We're going to have an RV pulling trailer full of other essentials. We're probably going to have a cooler on it and 2 motorcycles, I think, ours and our friend's motorcycle. So yeah, that's going to be really handy. God, I cannot wait, y'all, for our trip. I just hope everything goes good. Okay, guys, I'm just sitting in the RV with my pretty new curtains right behind me. Just to tell you a little bit about this trip that we're going to take it on, our RV, for its maiden voyage. It's a big vintage motorcycle event in Ohio. It's a trip my husband has gone to many years. I've been there a few years now with him. And it's basically like a camping trip with a motorcycle theme. It's a lot of camping, and it's just vintage motorcycles everywhere. So it's really fun. You just ride motorcycles all the time, and then it's like a big, gigantic swap meet. So you'll see all kinds of stuff there. Tools and motorcycles and unique shirts. My husband bought quite a few unique shirts from there. It's a gigantic swap meet. And then they have other kind of events there too. They have like tents with different entertainment shows, and just, yeah, and it's just a lot of fun. It's just camping with motorcycles everywhere. And we love it. But what's scary is this will, like I said, be this RV's maiden voyage, at least, you know, with us, since it's been remodeled. Of course, it's not its first trip ever. It's its first trip with us after being remodeled. Well, and it's going to be its first trip in, like, years in general, since this has gone on any big trip. They recommend for like your first RV trip to go somewhere close that's not too far away from where you live, because you just never know what can happen RVing. Well, we are not going to do that, unfortunately. Ohio is 10 hours away from where we live. So we've driven this thing, of course, like in town a few times, just to, you know, keep the engine in good shape. You know, it's just always healthy to keep a vehicle running and drive it around every once in a while. So we're going to take it from going to town to going to 10 hours away. So this is why we're a little nervous. Just hope everything goes good and nothing goes wrong, because this is very risky to take it from to town to a really long distance away. And like twice, we're going to, of course, drive it there and back. So it's going to be a long amount of mileage that we're gonna take this thing. So we really hope we have it in at least good enough shape for all that. But yeah, we're excited. Us and a few of our friends are gonna be staying in here with us. And yeah, we're excited, y'all. I just hope everything goes good. And I can't wait. I really can't wait. We love this trip. It's just a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do this, because like the last few years we've done it, the nicest thing we've ever stayed in was our friend's pop-up camper, which was nice. I mean, it was really nice, but it didn't have a bathroom. And this place is so big that even the bathroom is like a mile drive away on a motorcycle. So like if you have an emergency at night or something, you have to drive your motorcycle like a mile away. And it's usually cold at night, and it can be muddy, so that's just horrible. We did not enjoy that. And then a few years we did tent camping, and I have come to realize I am not a tent camping girl. I do not enjoy it. Now, of course, the tent we used was not a gigantic one, like you couldn't fully stand in it. I know they make really good tents, but the one we used, it was, I mean, it was, I think, a normal size tent, but you couldn't fully stand in it, so it was hard to change. There's of course no AC in it, so you'd wake up dripping in sweat. Now, this RV won't have AC in it this year because we just didn't have time to get that fixed. We will have fans and everything, but hopefully by next year we'll have all that fixed. So we're just gonna have to deal with the heat again, and that's fine. But the tent camping I do not love. I don't like sleeping on an air mattress. Don't like that. I don't like not being able to stand and change. There's just not much comfortable about it. So, so I found out I'm an RV camper, and RV camper only, like, or at least a pop-up camper. But I do like having a bathroom. Now this year the bathroom isn't fully set up yet. I mean, it's going to be good enough, but we're going to only use it this year for emergency use only, because they do have public bathrooms. But this will just be for if there's emergency at night or something and you just desperately need a bathroom. That's what our RV bathroom will be used for. Now next year we should have it fully ready to go where we can use it more often than that if we want to. But at least we'll have it for emergency use this year, which will be great. Yeah, so we're excited, you guys, because I've found out that I'm an RV camper, and I'm really hoping we can take this to other places too, not just this camping trip. I would love to take it like to the beach and just different places. I'm really excited. I really consider this like our vacation home that we can take to many different places. So, and that'll be nice. This will be like our second home, and it'll be a comfortable home for us to stay in anywhere. You know, I think that's more comfortable than hotels, or a lot of hotels at least, that you don't know how the conditions actually are in the hotel. This, we know how clean it is. We know how comfortable we can be in it, and we can take this with us anywhere. So yeah, we're excited, you guys, and we cannot wait. Me and my husband, like, it's getting closer and closer to our trip, and we are getting to the point, especially my husband, he's super excited, and we're almost getting to the point where we can't sleep at night anymore. We just cannot wait. We're like kids, and we just like almost can't sleep from our excitement. So yeah, you guys, I hope everything goes good. Just praying to God that everything goes good and everything works out.